So, okay, before we go to the next page, I have to do some preparings. Like I said, this is a customized album, and I got this order to place something inside that will be spread out some confetti, some little pieces I have here inside. And for this I will do this one, this bouncing cube, and we will do these together. I prepared already this to make a try out if this is functional and it works. So we have to make 2 more cubes. I have here prepared the second one with my scoring, and one of these pieces I already cut out. And we have to do one more, and I will do everything with you together, the measuring, the scoring, the cutting, and then to combine these 2 pieces to this one. So we need a really sturdy cardstock because of these rubber band and the pressure or the strength of these rubber bands. So we need sturdy cardstock, and for one of these cubes you need a rubber band. This is a normal rubber band. We need 2 of them now. And I have here a template with my measuring. I found this on a Facebook page where she made these bouncing cube, and she have this one for a download, and but this is in centimeters, not in inches, and I make the inch for the centimeters, and I will do this with you together. We need for 1 cube 2 cardstocks. This is my A4 cardstock. This is 8 1/4, and we turn this in the landscape, and we will cut this at 6 3/4. So I make a mark here at 6 3/4. Sorry for my voice, but it's early in the morning. And then we will cut this. And this is what we need, 2 pieces. So then we will make the first marks in the landscape. And I will do this right away together. So I line this up. The first mark is at 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Then again 2 3/4. And this one is also 2 3/4. Then I turn this. These are all the marks for the scoring. So the first mark is again at 2 3/4. Then I measure a 3/8, again a 3/8, and then again a 2 3/4, and this is about a 3/8. So now we need our scoring board, and I score on all of these score marks. So this was 2 3/4. This is again the 2 3/4. Then I turn this. First mark, and then these 3 in the middle. Second and the third one. The other piece at the 2 3/4 again, the 2 3/4, so 1, 2 and 3. So this one we don't need. So you have now here your papers. Here is the 3/8 hinge. We have here the 2 3/4, and here these 2 3/8. So you measure, or you make a mark on the piece that has no 3/8 hinge on top, and you make a mark on these 2 cubes on the outside. We make a mark from corner to corner, on this side also, corner to corner. Trying to bring not my head in the way. So now this is not good. I will do this from this side. Maybe I can see this a little bit better. Yes. So, and then we have to make another mark, and we go on the same cube from the other corner to corner and score and make the mark to, try to bring this up, hopefully you can see this, to this line. I have this in this peach, and I hope there will be these marks a little bit better. Yes, I think. Where is my camera? There it is. Here are the outside squares. From corner to corner, make a mark. From corner to corner, make a mark. And then here, these shorter one also from corner to corner. And here is these 3/8 hinge. So we do this here on the other piece. So, and now we have to cut these in this shape. So we don't need here this corner, we don't need this corner, and we don't need this one, we don't need this one, and this one. This I will cut off. So, and I'm cutting off my fold line. And I cut off this triangle. Cutting here my hinges in an angle. So then I fold. We have here these 3 score lines. I fold this one on the middle score line like this, and I cut this one here also in an angle. This is the shape. So I will do this with these other 2 also. So just a quick clean up. Okay, now we have here these pieces, and I forget, hooray, hooray, to make my mark. Now I have a problem. I will see if I can fix this without scoring. We have to do some more score lines on these marks that we made. So, okay, then I will start with this white one. So I will fold all my score lines. These 3 score lines, or these 2 3 of an 8 pieces, has to get inside of the cube, and this has to look like this. If you fold this, you can see this. So my hinges, hinge and hinge. So then we have to fold these triangle inside, and here on that mark to the outside. So, and I have to do this here without my score line. So first to the inside, and then I will line this up. I try to line this up and fold this, and I hope this looks good. Yeah, it's okay. I will remove here my marks because they are all on the outside. So, okay, again, I fold this to the inside, then back to the outside, and then to the inside. First score line to the inside, this one to the outside, and I line this up, and then the last hinge. Other side to the inside, to the outside, and the hinge. So, and now we have to put all these pieces together. I'm starting here with this pink one, and these hinge. With these hinge I will glue these two pieces together. Now it looks like this, and we have to start with these rubber bands. So this little valley is the place for our rubber band. We have to put this here inside. So, and then we have to close these triangles over these rubber band, and we have here these hinges, and I will close this cube piece on these hinges. So the rubber band is under my triangles, and now I close this and glue this part on these two flaps. And we have to give the glue enough time to dry. So don't rush this too much. So now it looks like this, like a little pocket. And I will close here these gap where the rubber band is inside. And this takes also a little time for the glue to dry. So now this rubber band we have to put over these pieces, and I make in the middle a twist like this, and I put this one here inside. So now, and this is what I mean, we have to have a really sturdy cardstock. So now I will close this one like this, putting some glue on my hinges. And I close Jesus Christ, and I close this here on my cube. Now we have to put some glue here on the last hinge, and we close these. And I can glue here these hinge on the cube. Now I will close here this gap also. Yes, okay, here I have to put some glue, a little bit more glue, Okay. The next one. So, first step, putting some glue on this hinge and glue the other piece on that hinge. So again, now it looks like this. Our rubber band. This one is really thick. Maybe I have a thinner one. This one is better. So So again, the rubber band has to be under my triangles, and I glue this down. I think I will get a problem with these white cubes because the paper is not good. I have right away some crackles, and I'm not sure if this one can hold all these pressure, all this strength from these rubber band. We will see. Otherwise we make this in another color, because this looks not very nice, not very good. Okay, I will try this. Now we have to make these twists, and we have to put this here on this spot, and then we have to glue this one together. And I can glue right away these hinge on and close this cube in one step. I think it's okay. I can leave this. This is only a joke and nothing for the eternity. So these are my 3 cubes, and 1, 2, and 3. Ta-da! It works. Okay. These cubes need a pocket, and we will do these pockets together. I have to make a quick check how deep. I will make this 3 of an 8. Whoopsie. Okay. So, okay, I will grab one of my papers and I cut this at 5 1/8. Now we have to score. We score on the long side at, where is my template, at 2 1/4, at 5 5/8, no, at 2 5/8, 2 5/8. We score at 8 1/2 and at 8 7/8. So then I go to the short side and I score there at 3 1/4. And at 1 inch, is correct? think I have here three of an eighth. This is okay. This is not correct. This is 1 1/8. So this is also not correct. And I think I will turn this. I think this is easier. So I scored at 3 1/4 and 1 1/8. Then I will turn this and I score the same 3 1/4 and at 1 1/8. Okay. So, and my piece that I can glue on. I will cut this also right away. So the measurements for this, it depends on how wide you have here your flap. This has to fit on here. So mine is 2 and barely 2 3/4. So then we will cut this all again, and now I have to be careful. I cut off this piece and this piece. And yeah, I guess you are thinking, what is she doing? And I can say I don't know. So I cut this and I cut here. For the moment, I will leave these strip just for the safety, and I cut the other one off. This goes inside, this goes inside. So I have to cut off these two. These two. I bet I be wrong. I'm not sure. So then I have to cut this. This is 4 1/4, 5 1/4, sorry. Yes, 5 1/4. So this will be the pocket. Okay, I will decorate these and make a closure with a string, and then I will see if this will works.